2023, today's banking, financial news at a glance. Surprise credits, thousands of UCO bank accounts opened around transfer dates under CBI scanner. The CBI investigation into surprise credits totaling 820 crore rupees in the accounts of UCO bank customers has brought under the agency scanner thousands of recipient accounts which were opened around the dates the transfers took place, officials said Wednesday. The CBI is probing a case where over 41,000 UCO bank customers received surprise credits of varied amounts in their accounts during November 10-13 without any corresponding debits in the originating accounts, they said. Among various leads, the agency needle of suspicion has also gone on thousands of accounts which were opened around the time the transactions started and received the transfers. The officials said, Economic Times. Reliance Arc onboards Crejanex, debt recovery tech platform. Reliance Asset Reconstruction Company has onboarded a newly launched debt recovery platform built for ARCs by Crejanex, the company said in a press release on Wednesday. The platform is built to help ARCs with comprehensive digital and insights-driven capabilities which can help in efficient debt resolution in retail and SME segments, the company said. The Crejanex platform designed for ARCs offers detailed insight into every phase of overdue cases, including the communication history. This empowers ARCs to reconsider debt recovery approaches. The utilization of AI/ML models allows ARCs to assess the efficiency of communications and adjust outreach strategies to enhance recovery outcomes. Economic Times. PNB Housing Finance to increase the share of loans for affordable housing segment. PNB Housing Finance is looking to take the affordable housing segment share in overall loan disbursal to 40% in 3-4 years from the current 10%. As the company witnesses a continuous increase in demand, Girish Kosgi, MD or CEO, PNB Housing Finance told ET. The affordable housing segment of the company called Roshni achieved 1,000 crore rupees loan book in less than a year of its launch. It offers low ticket size loans ranging from Rs 5-35 lakh for home buying, plot purchases, construction and renovation. Economic Times. Financial fraud, center gets into pro mode to check digital cons. The government has started discussions on building new filters and safeguards for digital financial transactions amid rising concern over burgeoning cases of fraud. The Ministry of Finance, Reserve Bank of India, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and National Payments Corporation of India are examining mandatory filters above a certain monetary threshold, including one-time passwords for digital payments, a top government official told ET. We are also discussing how to create intelligence within the payment systems that can be used to filter out or block such transactions, the official said. Economic Times. SMBC picks Sandeep Chopra to head India corporate coverage. Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation has picked Sandeep Chopra to head the Japanese bank's coverage of corporate clients in India, according to a press release. Chopra is a career corporate banker with close to 30 years of experience and was previously with DBS Bank. He will be based in Mumbai and report to SMBC's Chief Business Officer, Rakesh Garg. Economic Times. Microfinance Q2 disbursals at 76,054 crore rupees. ARM grows 25% to 3 rupees and 80 paise lakh crore. Microfinance loan disbursals rose to 76,054 crore rupees in Q2 FY24 from 71,916 crore rupees in the year-ago period. However, the number of loan disbursements fell to 1.69 crore in Q2 from 1.81 crore loans in the previous year, indicating an increase in the ticket size. MFIN said in its quarterly report. Overall microfinance loan portfolio grew 25% YOY to 3 rupees and 80 paise lakh crore as of September 30, covering 7.1 crore unique borrowers with 13.9 crore loan accounts, up 13.9% on year. Growth momentum of the microfinance industry has continued in Q2 FY24, and the portfolio quality has also come near pre-COVID levels with per 30 days to 180 days at 2.0%. Said CEO and Director Alok Misra. Business line. Deposit rates could peak over the next 2 quarters, Kotak Securities. Deposit rates could peak over the next 2 quarters as the repricing cycle is still not fully complete, according to a Kotak Securities Limited report. Comparison of current term deposit interest rates and the headline rates offered by banks suggests that we are moving closer to peak deposit rates for the system. It is still not complete and we probably have a couple of quarters before rates have peaked, said KSL analysts MB Mahesh, Nishchint Chawathe, Ashlesh Sonje, Abhijit Sakhare, Varun Palacharla and Siddham Jan, in the report. Business line. Razorpay POS records 60% growth in FY23 after acquiring Azitap. Fintech unicorn Razorpay reported a 60% growth in its POS business in FY23 following the acquisition of Azitap in 2022. Razorpay POS witnessed a 40% growth in its total payment volume from April to October 2023 compared to the corresponding period of the previous year. The company said that 91% of the cumulative TPV for this time frame was attributed to OP transactions at doorstep, while SMS Pay contributed 9%. Another trend was the 21% increase in the conversion of cash on delivery to digital payments, surpassing the transaction volume recorded from April to October 2022. Business line. Paytm to cut down on small ticket loans after RBI tightens consumer lending norms, set to expand higher ticket ones. After the Reserve Bank of India tightened rules on consumer lending, Paytm has decided to cut down on disbursing loans under 50,000 rupees, said the Indian digital payments firm on Wednesday. In addition to this, the bank is likely to expand to higher ticket ones. The company is planning to reduce the proportion of small ticket loans, also called postpaid loans, from its future loan distribution business. The move will lead to a near 40%-50% drop in the volume of loans disbursed through the platform's postpaid product, Bhavesh Gupta, President and Chief Operating Officer of Paytm, said on a call with analysts, reported Reuters. Livement. 10,000 rupees crore arm by February, Godrej Capital MD. Non-banking financial company Godrej Capital is on track to achieve 10,000 crore rupees as assets under management by February 2024. MD or CEO Manish Shah has told FAI. Our first major goal was 10,000 crore rupees in 3 years or March 2024. We should reach 10,000 crore rupees in either January or February, he said. As of October end, the NBFC's arm stood at 8,000 crore rupees, split equally between housing and micro, small and medium enterprises loans. The NBFC will aim to grow its arm to 30,000 crore rupees by FY26 and to 50,000 crore rupees by FY28, Shah said. He added the split would likely change to 70% MSME loans and 30% mortgage loans. Moreover, the NBFC will require fresh capital to the tune of Rs 500 crore over the next couple of years, and it would seek 1,000 crore rupees from the promoters Godrej Industries. The promoter group has infused 2,000 crore rupees into the NBFC in the last 3 years. Financial Express. NBFC MFI assets rise 39% YOY. The assets under management of non-banking financial company microfinance institutions rose 39.2% year-on-year to Rs 1.3 trillion as on September 30th. A release from Microfinance Institutions Network showed. The arm includes an owned portfolio of Rs 1.1 trillion and a managed portfolio of Rs 24,501 crore. The gross loan portfolio of the overall microfinance industry rose 25% YOY to Rs 3.8 trillion as on September 30th. Financial Express. Paytm expands credit distribution business to focus on higher ticket loans in partnership with large banks, NBFCs. 197 Communications Limited, that owns Paytm, on Wednesday announced that it will expand its business to offer higher ticket personal and merchant loans, which would be targeted at lower risk and high credit worthy customers, in partnership with large banks and NBFCs. On the back of recent macro development and regulatory guidance, in consultation with lending partners, in line with its continued focus on driving a healthy portfolio, the company has recalibrated the portfolio origination of less than Rs 50,000, which is prominently the postpaid loan product, and will now be a smaller part of its loan distribution business going forward, the company said. Financial Express. SBI shares trade higher on plans to pick up 20% more in SBI pension funds. Shares of State Bank of India climbed 1% to 614 rupees in early trade on December 6 after the bank announced its intention to acquire a 20% stake in SBI pension funds currently held by SBI Capital Markets. The state-run lender holds a 60% stake in SBI pension funds. The deal will raise its ownership to 80%. The acquisition, valued at 229.52 crore rupees, will result in SBI holding the majority stake, while SBI Funds Management will retain the remaining 20% stake in SBI Pension Funds. Money control. GOFT seeks Parliament not to spend 14,524 crore rupees more on MGNREGA in FY24. The central government on December 6 sought the Lok Sabhas not to spend an additional Rs 14,524 crore on Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme in 2023-24 as part of its first batch of supplementary demands for grants. Tabled in the lower house of Parliament by Minister of State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary. The first supplementary demands for grants for the current financial year is seeking permission to spend a gross 1.29 lakh rupees crore more than what was indicated in the budget presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on February 1, 2023. On a net basis, the additional spending anticipated is 58,378 crore rupees, with various ministries and departments seen making savings to the tune of 70,968 crore rupees. Money control. Rupee rises 5 paise to close at 83.32 against US dollar. The rupee appreciated 5 paise to close at 83.32 against the US dollar on December 6, helped by a bullish trend in domestic equities and sustained foreign fund inflows. Forex traders said elevated American currency in the overseas markets and dollar buying by the Reserve Bank of India capped sharp gains for the local unit. The rupee consolidated in a narrow range as investors remained on the sidelines ahead of the RBI's monetary policy decision later this week. At the interbank foreign exchange market, the local unit opened at 83.35 against the greenback. The rupee oscillated between an intraday low of 83.37 and a high of 83.29 against the greenback and finally settled at 83.32 against the dollar, higher by 5 paise from its previous close, even as domestic benchmark indices touched new lifetime peaks. On December 5, the rupee settled at 83.37 against the dollar. Business line. Market update. Sensex jumps 290 PTS. Nifty over 75 PTS. In the early trade on Wednesday, Sensex jumped 303.25 points to fresh peak of 69,599.39 and Nifty rose by 100.05 points to hit record high of 20,955.15. Nifty is currently at 20,933.15, up by 78.05 points, a 0.37% at 9:43 am, while BSE Sensex is at 69,586.27, up by 290.13 points, a 0.40% at 9:46 am. Stocks that gained on the NSE earlier on Wednesday were Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports, UPL, Ultimaintree, and Asian Paints. Major losers were Bajaj Auto, ICICI Bank, Eicher Motors, Hindalco, and Ultratech Cement. Yojak Chinha. Have a good day, Tarankan.